Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Quad and welcome to my monthly vlog for March of 2016. In this video I'm going to tell you guys what video games I played, what movies I've seen, what I plan for the uploading to upload on my YouTube channel the next month, what videos you should check out that I upload already this past month, and we're going to do like a little Q&A towards the end. I know a lot of people like missed that, so we're going to do that also. So let's go ahead and get started. Video games I played this past month, so I have everything lined up here on my shelf. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. I played the China one, and I think that's all I'm going to play. I honestly don't like the gameplay for these the side-scrolling Assassin's Creed game here, but I finished the China one. It was really stressful, and I think that's it. You know, if you want, you can see the gameplay. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel called Gameplay and Live Streams. Just go to that playlist and you'll see like the ending to Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. For me, for the Russia and the India one, I'm just going to watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Because it really doesn't add anything to the rest of the franchise, you know? Well, it kind of does. There's a little background information on the, you know, like the Eden artifacts and stuff like that. But overall, you don't really have to play these games, you know? It's not part of the main Assassin's Creed, you know, storyline. It's more like an FYI side thing. So, well, play it if you want, but just watching the cutscenes on YouTube, which is probably like 15 minutes total, should be enough for you. I completed the China one, and that was the only one I was really interested in. And yeah, so that's it. Assassin's Creed China, I completed it, and you can watch the ending on YouTube on my channel, alright? I bought Godzilla like right before Easter. It was only 12 bucks. Well, it's like, it was around up to 13, so it's like 13 bucks, okay? It's fun. I enjoyed it. I love Godzilla, by the way, so I think if you're a Godzilla fan, you'll like this game a lot more. If you're not a Godzilla fan, you know, you haven't seen all the movies and stuff like that, you probably wouldn't like it as much. And don't buy it full price. Buy it on sale, which I did, you know. $13 and something cents. That's a good enough price for me. It's worth the money that way, okay? If you buy it for $60, you'll be wasting your money, okay? It's a good game. I enjoy it. I like seeing all the characters. I'm fighting and stuff like that. The controls are a little wonky. It's really weird. Like to turn your character, you press L1 and R1. That's different to me. I usually use the sticks to move my character, you know. And you have to upgrade and do repetitive grinding, play the same stuff over and over again. But I do have to say this: the trophies in this game pop up really easily. Just, you know, just pressing on a single mode or whatever, you'll get a trophy. You enter the versus mode, you automatically get a trophy. You didn't do anything. Just go into menus and you get trophies, okay? I think I had like 10, 12 trophies pop in just like in a single hour. So if you want to get that, if you're like a trophy hunter, get this game just for the quick trophies, alright? There you go. So, Assassin's Creed and Godzilla. There it is. Let's move over to movies. What movies did I watch? You know, let me get this light out of the way. There it is. So move down. There. That's better. That's a better angle. I watched a few movies this past month. Well, I don't have it, but Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Okay, I just have the first movie right here just to represent it. But I did watch the final Hunger Games movie, and I enjoyed it. I watched it with my dad, and then I watched it again with my friend Tony. He was interested in seeing the movie. We never saw it in theaters, by the way. So we watched it on demand, digital, and we enjoyed it, you know. It wasn't as exciting or as satisfying as we thought it would be. It was kind of cool to see how they put Philip Seymour Hoffman into the game, into the movie. You know, I thought we would see less of him, but yeah, I actually saw a good chunk of him. After all, I enjoyed it. It's a great way to end the series. You know, pretty sad, but melancholic. I think this is the right word, but it's very satisfying. You know. If you're like, oh, I gotta know the ending to the Hunger Games, there it is. It's done. It's over, right? I saw, well, this is Kung Fu Panda 2. Kung Fu Panda 3, we saw it, okay? My friend Tony and I, we both saw Kung Fu Panda 3. We really enjoyed it. I didn't actually like it as much as Kung Fu Panda 2. Kung Fu Panda 2 is probably my favorite out of the entire, like, trilogy and all the rest of the, like, the spin-off and the series and stuff like that, you know? Kung Fu Panda 3 was alright. You actually meet Poe's dad, like his biological dad and stuff like that, and the two dads are together. It's a cute movie, lots of action. The villain has like Kratos, the sword, the you know, the chains and stuff like that, just like Kratos from God of War. That's it's pretty cool to see characters use that, you know. And they were like in this supernatural ghost world or whatever, and they were fighting in that, and that was really cool too. Lots of good visuals, okay? I have friends, they refuse to watch the DreamWorks movie because they're like huge hardcore Disney fans. I keep telling you, you're missing out, you know? You still haven't seen Despicable Me, Shrek, you know? They're completely like, they refuse to watch any DreamWorks movies. I'm like, come on, you're really missing out, you know? You can be a hardcore, you know, Marvel fan and still watch DC, and you know, you can, you know, appreciate Xbox but still play PS1. You know what I mean? So there are some people, I know some people, they refuse to watch DreamWorks movies, and I think Kung Fu Panda, Shrek, you know, they're good movies, but some people just refuse to watch them. Well, this is Man of Steel, but I did see Batman vs. Superman. I made a video about it. It's kind of funny because not a lot of people are watching that video. Well, it's kind of funny because I was complaining about it on stream the other day, and people were like, David, you get more views than us, so what are you complaining about? But it is. There are certain videos I put a little bit more work on, a little more effort, and then I upload it, and then it gets less views than the video that I actually put no effort into it whatsoever, you know. You notice that this past month was March Madness, you know, NCAA basketball and stuff like that. I made a 15-minute video showing my bracket that has so many freaking views, and I worked but I just recorded my screen. I was just like clicking on teams, you know. It was like nothing to me. That video is nothing to me. But I put an extra effort, and I was editing and all that stuff for my Batman vs. Superman review, and no one watches it. Like, it's still like hovering underneath. Like, it hasn't even reached 1,000, and my NCAA videos got like over 5,000 views. Like, this is crazy, man. Anyway, I did see Batman vs. Superman. I made a video about it in theater reaction before and after I seen the movie. So that's something you know, rarely see on any other person's YouTube channel. And I give you my thoughts. I show a little small section of my Batman and Superman collections and stuff like that. Gotta watch that video if you haven't already, alright? Also in that video where I talk about Batman vs. Superman, I actually give a mini review of Bat Kid Begins. Now, if you don't know the story, there was a sick boy. He's like 5 years old, right? He has leukemia, and they had to make a wish for him, and his wish was to be Batman. And then the Make-A-Wish people, they did this elaborate little thing, and everyone came out to support. It was like a huge thing. President Obama made like a video to celebrate Miles, you know, getting through chemo or whatever, and then he finally gets a day to become Batman, you know. He was Bat Kid. They called him Bat Kid. And he was rescuing people. He was like getting the Penguin and the Riddler and stuff like that. You know, it was really cool. It was really cute. So this is a documentary showing you news clips and interviews and stuff like that related to the Bat Kid thing. All right, the whole Bat Kid experience. Wishes do come true. I think that was definitely. This is definitely a feel-good movie. After you watch it, you're like, man. San Francisco, you always think of it as a dirty city and stuff like that, but that day, it's like hope, you know? Batman brings hope and stuff like that. I saw The Robe around Easter time. The Robe is an old movie. It's like, they actually did a little preview. Martin Scorsese did a little intro right before you see the movie. This is the first movie ever to be in widescreen, alright? The first ever movie to be in widescreen. And they remastered it beautifully. This movie's from 1953, apparently. 1953, you know? And they restored it. It looks freaking awesome. Now, if you don't know what The Robe is, remember, I suppose if you read the Bible and stuff like that, you would know about the story, but way back when, time of Jesus, when Jesus was being crucified and stuff like that, he had a robe, right? Jesus had a robe. It was like a one-piece robe, right? And the soldiers were gambling on who gets to keep the robe and whatever at the time during the crucifixion. Well, this movie tells the story of what happened to the soldier that won the robe in that gambling match. And what happened to him. So he goes mad, he goes crazy, he starts building his faith, you know, losing his girlfriend or whatever. And very interesting movie, okay? So watch this. It's a good movie to watch during Easter time. I recommend, alright? The final movie I have here is called The Reconciler. Now, it actually has That's right. Roddy Piper from WWE and wrestling lore and stuff like that. He's in it. Alright? He plays like the Perry White of this newspaper reporter sort of thing. This movie is a Christian movie also. I kind of watched it during Easter time also. But that's not the point. The thing is, a YouTuber actually wrote the story for this movie, okay? His name is 78 Great Scott. I'll probably post the link to his YouTube channel below. He has like no subscribers whatsoever, but he does reviews on movies and TV shows and episodes and stuff like that. I subscribe to him. I actually enjoy watching his videos, okay? He's got like 200 subscribers. I would love it if you help him get more. But he actually helped make this movie happen, alright? It was his script. He wrote the script, someone found it, and gave him some money and helped him. He was actually acted. He acted in this also. So that was really cool also. So he's a YouTuber with less subscribers than me, but he's more successful in terms of, you know, he actually has a movie. That's him. Scott Gabrith. Okay? It's his movie. This is his script. He wrote the story for this movie, and it came to life, you know? It's like a dream come true for any person to write the script for a movie and actually have it become that. Alright? The next one I have here, actually I'm going to talk about upcoming videos. Actually, let's talk about the videos I've already uploaded. So, there's a few videos I uploaded this past month. I want you guys to watch these. Like, if you can not watch, if this is the vlog, if the only video you're watching is the vlog, okay? That's the only thing you watch. And you're like recommending, I'm recommending you guys to watch this video and that video. These are the ones I want you to watch. The Batman vs. Superman for sure. I worked hard on that video. I mean, I was writing up my thoughts, setting up my display up here and stuff like that. It took a little bit of time. I actually had to take a couple breaks, you know, a couple takes just to get it all together, get my thoughts together, and make sure I don't mumble during the videos and whatever. So Batman vs. Superman review, watch that one. Casper the Friendly Ghost Collection. I made a Casper the Friendly Ghost Collection. Check that out. That's a video that, you know, took years to make, I guess. Years of collecting. The Funko Pops collection. These things, there's a collection now. I'm going to start making these monthly Funko Pop videos. So, this is actually next month's haul. I've already shown people this. I'm just going to show it to you right now. But the next haul video for the Funko Pops collection will be Paige from WWE and NXT right here. Finally, I also uploaded a Street Sharks collection video. I don't know if you guys know what Street Sharks is. It was a cartoon and toy line that was around when I was a little kid. They were like competing with Ninja Turtles at the time. So I have action figures and DVDs and stuff like that related to Street Sharks. So definitely check that out also. Upcoming videos for this month. I got a Spider-Man collection, PS3 collection, and I got the upcoming WWE, the Funko Pops, but I actually put up all my WWE related stuff. Everyone's always asking me, hey David, you watch WWE and wrestling and pro wrestling, like, you know, NXT and WrestleMania and all that stuff? And I was like, not really, but I watch the stuff that they put on YouTube and whatever. So I actually follow, I don't know who takes care of it, but the Paige YouTube channel, actually I'm a subscriber of that one. And I watch all the best and worst of Paige, you know, all their different matches through the years and stuff like that. I've been watching that, you know, and I have become a fan. So I got Paige action figures, Paige Funko Pops, so that's what I've been doing. So that video is coming soon. And let's see what else. Let me look at my computer real quick and see what else is here. I got a couple videos of me going to Dave & Buster's if you guys want to watch that. Ghostbusters related stuff. I have a Godzilla collection. If you want to see my dog take a bath, that'd be a fun video to watch also. Yeah, and I also got a few comic book collection videos also I want to show you guys. Everyone's always asking me, hey David, what do you recommend for comic books besides Spider-Man and Batman and, you know, Marvel, anything that's not Marvel or DC? Do you have any recommendations? And I actually do, okay? I got some from Aspen Comics, from Image Comics. I have some recommendations, so I'll be uploading that video later this month, okay? Final thing I want to talk about here. This is kind of like a life update thing. I just bought this. I'm probably going to do a review. If it works, then, you know, I'm always streaming, and people are like, hey, David, you fat F, shut up and, you know, play Grand Theft Auto 5 or something. I don't want to see you play SAO and Godzilla anymore. And they're like, and you know, it hurts my feelings when people say, hey, David, you fat F, you know? So, well, it's not just that. It's like other people call me fat also. So I got these, my parents, my family, they're like, hey, David, you gotta watch your weight. And they said, they recommended me this, they're like showing videos, there's like scientific studies and stuff like that. It's called Phase 2 Carb Controller, all right? 500 milligrams, 180 capsules in one bottle right here. It's like 20 bucks. Weight management, carbohydrate blocker. So what this is supposed to do is not have your body produce all the carbohydrates, and rather instead it turns into gas. So I'll be burping a lot after I take these pills, okay? But what you're supposed to do is like before every meal, you take this and you just eat like normally. Like you don't have to, it's not an appetite suppressor or anything like that, but it should help, rather than make you fat from all the carbs, it'll just turn those carbs into gas. You'll be burping, you'll be farting, I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't started yet, you can see it's still the plastic is still on there. But I'm going to start this tonight, and we'll see in a month or so if I get skinnier or whatever, you know? So I'll give you the updates on that. I actually started doing road game. People were saying I'm bald and stuff like that too. So that you know, that hurt my feelings, and I had to act, you know, make something, do something about it, you know. So I actually started using Rogaine also, but I didn't prepare myself and put a bottle of it right here also. But I'm going to start to see if I can use these and it helps me lose weight, okay? Like, I'm doing other things like changing my diet and stuff like that, but let's see how this does, okay? Okay, last thing we have here, let me look at my phone real quick. We have one question that I want to talk about with people, alright? So, BWE, Never Dusty, WAW Network actually comment on one of my videos asking, hey David, why did the Street Sharks video cut off, alright? So that's the Q&A question for this month. Why did the Street Sharks video cut off in the middle like that? All right. And what was I going to say? Well, I ran out of space on my hard drive. That was what happened. You know what? Let's move. Let's see a different view. There. That's a better view. So people are asking me, why did the Street Sharks collection video suddenly like stop? You know, right in the middle. I wasn't even like right in the middle of a sentence or something like that. It's because I ran out of space on my hard drive. I kept talking too, but right there was only like an extra minute before I stopped the video. Basically, what I was saying right before it cut off was that Rox was the voice of Wick in Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. That was it. And then after that, I gave a little outro. Hey, what do you think? Who's your favorite Street Shark? Whatever, you know. So that was it for that video. The Street Sharks, like, I didn't bother re-recording it or adding it on because I didn't think it was that much. So I just uploaded the way it is. With me mid-sentence being cut off like that. But all I had to say is that, oh, there were voice actors that were like moving back and forth between Street Sharks and Ninja Turtles. So it's like, you know, it's not like, oh, they're competing with each other, you know. It's kind of like Xbox and PS4, you know? People say, which one's better? Well, you know, you play a game, Call of Duty, you know, they're available on both systems, so what's the point, you know, of arguing if that's all you play, or whatever. Alright, so that's it, everyone. So, we saw the games, there are the movies I've seen, the upcoming videos, and little life stuff. Oh, I guess I should probably mention about my Easter. Easter was really non-existent for me. We just went to church and all that stuff, you know, had dinner, and Easter turned out to be my cousin's birthday instead. So my cousin Aaron had his birthday, and that's all we did. We just went to his house. So he had a bunch of his friends over and stuff. And we just ate burgers and whatever. That was my Easter. You know, there was no actual egg hunts or anything like that. It snowed, by the way. It snowed that morning. It was really weird that it snowed that morning, and by the time that all the scheduled Easter hunts and stuff like that, all the snow melted. So it was really weird. So that snowed on Easter. Like I've never seen. I think it has snowed on Easter before, but not like exactly on Easter morning. Like that was the only day it snowed for like 4 hours, and then it stopped and everything was gone. You know. Anyway, that's it. I think I rambled enough. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you next month with my vlog. Hopefully there's interesting things, you know. talk about whatever. So I'll talk guys later. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Goodbye.